So guys, the plan was I was to come here in the office and record a video for you. But since everything is perfect, I have nothing to talk about. See ya! Or is it so?
This ain't nothing but just another day for a nigga on the grind. Heard you been wishing on the star.
Today we have a special topic for you guys, and that is your perfect world, the world that we'll live in. And since you are a perfectionist, we'll talk about it, of course. Alex talked about expectation and how people around us and how we ourselves project expectation on our future. And Raluca talked about mentorship, and we will make it really easy for you to understand how mentors help you actually to break the expectations. Before we start with the business point of view, let's start with the world point of view. Because if everything is perfect in this world, then why are people starving? Why are children dying every single day? And not one, not two children every single day, but a lot, hundreds, even thousands of people die every single day because nothing is perfect. And the thing is, you actually break your life by expecting a lot of perfect things from yourself. So, I have a question for you. If everything is perfect, then why do you have a job? What? Well, yes, your job, it is born and was made because there was an imperfection. Someone needed you. Because the business in which you are in at the moment actually was needed in this imperfect world. Because a business, an idea, it's a solution for a problem. Since it's a problem, there is no perfection. So, do you understand it? Yes, we will break every single limit that you have today, because I will give you also some examples to understand how imperfection actually leads to the best things in the world. Someone said, okay, the taxi drivers in some cities are really unpolite, some a bit expensive, and not always in time. Let me see if I can give you a better alternative. Of course there is one, Uber. And the same thing happened when someone said there must be a way to take more songs with you, to hear more when you want to hear more. Let me think again. Is there anyone that thought about this idea? Yes, of course, that was an imperfection. That was the Walkman, and then they made this CD thing, how is it called? And then Steve Jobs said, okay, I will make an, do you remember how it is called? iPod. And that was possible to hear more songs at the same time. And then came the iPhone, and then came the PC, and so on and so forth. So you really understand that the most amazing things in the world are being built because this world is not perfect. I was raised exactly like you. I was raised in a family. The only difference between me and you is that I wasn't raised with the expectation of being perfect. Actually, both of my grandparents said to me that I needed to do whatever I loved most in the world. And when I started school, exactly like you guys are doing, other children started projecting expectation on myself because I didn't want to have the exact same life that they wanted to have. And that was, I didn't want it to be a doctor, I didn't want it to be a lawyer, I didn't want it to be nothing that they wanted to be. Because I had in my family two uncles. I already told you the story, I will repeat it because it's the same story as Rich Dad, Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki. I had a poor uncle that worked a lot, and I had a rich uncle that had no job. And I couldn't understand, why are you teaching me, why are you actually trying to put me in a workplace since the workplace will only imprison me for my entire life? Is that perfect? Well, it is not perfect, and exactly this is why I'm here. I'm trying to tell you guys that you should not project the expectation of other people, their parents, in your life. There is nothing perfect, never will be something perfect. The only thing that I can tell you right now is that perfectionism that everybody talks about, and they really want to be that, I don't know how, I haven't figured it out, but the thing is, my most awesome memories in this world, the most awesome businesses that I've built until now, were completely imperfect. You strive for perfection, you try to go to school and you are actually being taught and trained as a soldier to go in school and get good grades, get an A, getting 10, getting whatever it is, get a 1 if you're in Germany. And then in the end, even with a good grade, I will show you now a picture, look at it, and try to tell me what it is. This is a subject that you've learned in the first grade. Do you remember it? Well, statistically speaking now, guys, most of the things that you are being taught or you've learned until now, until this age, it doesn't matter how old are you, you will forget it or you already forgotten it. Nothing matters most than experience. And if you think you're perfect and if you have perfect expectations or other people expect from you something, then you will build for you a really comfortable box in which you will actually not grow. Now it's for real. I said it in the beginning that I wanted to make a movie today about something that was really important, and that is the most important thing in the world, because this is the thing that blocks 99% of the people that I know. I've met so many people, and I've talked to so many people that actually had amazing ideas, but because they wanted to project some results in their life and some things in their lives that are never possible, and they don't even know, because the Hinduism has a really amazing saying, and this saying is, you don't know what you don't know, and you only know what you know. So that means in the what you don't know lies your opportunities, and that is not perfect, because a doctor doesn't mean you're a good mechanic, and if you're a good mechanic, that doesn't mean automatically that you're a good doctor. But because you have this expectation that you need to do everything, then you will lose in the end. Because even Gary Vee said it, just discover the thing that you are good at, most good at, and just go all in there. And why mentors are related to expectations, guys, I will blow your mind right now. Because mentors know that there are no expectations. Sometimes you will do things in a business, in your business actually, it doesn't matter which type of business that is, and you will never see the results that you've expected. And you will think, probably it doesn't work. Well, a mentor knows that you, as long as you do stuff every single day, you are on the right path, and he can guide you, because you are actually trained with mentors since you are a little child, and your first mentors were the kindergarten teachers, and then you had a mentor in school, and that was a teacher, and that was an imposed mentor. And this kind of mentors don't work, because you will respect them, but what they taught you is completely the opposite from success. You are being taught to get into the box. You are being taught to go toward. Even if it's 2018, you are still searching for solutions that don't exist anymore. I will tell you right now something, guys, and if you haven't seen it already from other people, 80% or more from the workplaces that are at the moment active, they will not be over here in 2030. So imagine this, if you're 20 years old, if you are only 20 years old and you are learning something right now, in less than 20 years you will have no job, or you will need to learn something different. And this is why I'm telling you all the time that the right mindset can take you out of any situation you're in at the moment. The thing is that people are going to work, they want the change, but they are not willing to make the change. This is the difference. This is the difference. This is the small make, the do, the action is the difference between having and not having. And perfect, or thinking you are perfect, it will actually get you stuck. Everything is binary. In this life, you only have two chances: win or lose. You cannot be in between. You can win easy or win long, and you can win short, or so you can actually combine it with an adjective, and it's the exact same thing for losing as well. But it's the same thing with everything in this life. When you open your telephone, you have two opportunities: either you consume or you produce. So either you are the creator or you are the one that is buying the thing that were created for you. And it's exactly the same thing with the workplace, because this is the craziest thing that you've ever heard. The people that are building the business in which you are working right now, they are really imperfect and they understood it, but they are doing it. Perfection will only actually teach you to fit in, when in this world right now you need to stand out. And to finish it for today, to understand how you imperfect you need to be before you can even start dreaming about success and having the things that you ever wanted, is you need to eat shit. Yes, I said it. You need to eat shit. And as long as you said right now, oh my God, do I really need to eat shit in a business to make it work? If you're not ready to eat shit, so that means really be imperfect, really do the things that you don't really like, then you've already lost. And I don't care if someone else said or will say that you can do it otherwise, because that is only a waste of time, because you are looking for shortcuts. And guess what? There are no shortcuts. The only shortcut that you have is do more. Think less, do more, do more, do more every single day. So, are you ready to eat some shit?
This ain't nothing but just another day for a nigga on the grind. Heard you been wishing on the star, guess you wanna see me shine. Never too much blood, roll it up, keep the money.